On this morning's Fox News Business Insider, we team up with the Colorado Business Forum and Digest to bring you the latest and most relevant business news impacting life in Southern Colorado. With us right now, Dirk Hobbs. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so we've talked now about the tech hubs in Southern Colorado. Yeah. With the first one, we showcased the Emergent campus, that in Fremont County. Today, we're looking closer down at the Emergent campus in Trinidad. So here again now, more evidence that Colorado's rural communities are positioning to be a driving force in strengthening and aligning K through 12 and higher education, of course, local economic development needs. So what is nearby Trinidad doing now to develop the economy?
They have started up with Trinidad State University and several of the schools down there, the K through 12 schools. They have developed an Emergent campus. Now this is the second one, like you said, in Fremont County, and they are in the business of incubating startups, accelerators, all that stuff, and they're pulling the kids and the business community together. It's really fantastic.
Teaching them young.
Teaching them young.
Okay.
That's right.
What have they accomplished so far?
Well, so far they have developed a number of programs that put the K through 12 schools involved right away. Yeah. Okay. So they're not waiting until after the kids graduate. They're bringing the kids in on the action now. So 35 businesses are involved, and the schools are involved, and the executive director thinks that 50% of the kids in Trinidad will end up touching this program next year.
Wow.
So
okay. So what are other areas of focus now?
Right now they have a lot of emphasis on advanced manufacturing, but one of the cool things that's emerged down there is 2 states, 9 municipalities, and 3 major counties have come together to create what they call Colexico, which is now their Chamber of Commerce. It's really cool. So they've really spent a lot of time and emphasis on their messaging and branding, positioning that region as a go-to resource for next generation thought processes. And these are all happening in these rural communities throughout Southern Colorado. So when you think these might be little sleepy towns, not so much.
There's a lot going on there.
There's a lot going on under the hood.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which program at Emergent campus is going to make the biggest difference in the future?
Well, I think what's happening now, Abby, is they have the kids going through and thinking more globally. Okay, most of us get up, we think about our job, our employer, our particular industry. These folks are starting to think more globally. They're thinking more regionally and saying, how can we pull these different resources together to create a more comprehensive economic development solution?
So why do you think this happens in these small towns?
Well, I think they're understanding, first of all, they're more nimble. Yeah. Okay. So they can work together quickly, more efficiently. There's not a lot of bureaucracies and a lot of other pet projects going on. They're all generally swimming in the same direction, so they really start to understand how to collaborate and build that collegiality. And then they're just spending a lot of time fine-tuning the message. They don't want to be left out of the economic discussion in Colorado.
Interesting. Okay, so Dirk, where can people go to learn more about this and other fascinating stories that you're working on right now?
They're fascinating, ladies and gentlemen, but hey, it's business. It's where we live, work, and play. SoCoDigest.com.
All right.